Okay. Okay. So, hi, I'm Maddie, obviously, as you can all tell by now. Okay. So, today we had like a big scavenger hunt, right? Like, we were searching for pictures and videos, and especially the monkey, which I don't really think many of you got the monkey, which is kind of depressing. Um, but what we really need to be searching for is Jesus. So, that's what my topic is. So, let's bring me to the question. What are you really searching for? We're going to go all the way back to the beginning of time with Adam and Eve. We know the story of Adam and Eve. Before them, the world was perfect and there was no sin. God put Adam and Eve on the world, and God said, "Don't eat from this tree out of all the trees." And they weren't going to, but then Satan appeared as a serpent and said, "This tree is going to make you like God. God doesn't want you to be like him. He wants you to stay below him." So Satan was trying to, influence them to eat from the tree. So Eve gave in and ate from the tree and gave to Adam. And then that's how sin entered our world. Now, the reason I share the story is because we have sin that keeps us separated from God. And the only way we can get to God is through Jesus, because we can't talk to God, God can't talk to us with our sin. So God sent Jesus down to die on the cross for us, and we have to accept him to be able to talk to God. So, yes, Jesus died on the cross for us, but we can't just say, "Thank you, Jesus, for what you did," and that be all. You have to put your faith into action. There are many, many ways to do that. You can serve, pray, lead, have devotion, etc. The list goes on and on. I have a verse, James 4:7, and it says, "Submit yourselves to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you." So if you give yourself to God, you give yourself to Jesus, the devil will go away from you because you have like a safety bubble around you. Like the saying goes, if it was easy, everyone would do it. If it was easy to get into heaven, why would anyone put all of their effort in to know God? That might seem stupid to you, like God is your best friend, God is everything to you, God, you revolve your life around God. But let's face it, when you were getting into religion, your main goal was to get to heaven. You were being selfish about it. But once you met God and once you had a relationship with him, you wanted more, and good things came and happiness came. So because you wanted to go to heaven, all this good stuff came. But if you could just go to heaven without knowing God, then none of that good stuff would ever come, and you would just go to heaven. And when your life would be completely different, you wouldn't be as happy. You wouldn't have all of you guys who wouldn't all be here together, spending time together. Yeah. When you search for God, your ultimate goal is to get to heaven. So you're not really when you're looking to go to a church, you're not really looking, "Oh, I want to make a relationship with God," You're kind of being selfish about it, and that's everybody. So if you're not searching for God, what are you really searching for? Are you searching for drugs? Are you searching for alcohol, sex, gossip, power, friendship, adoration from others, or earthly pleasures? We all struggle with sin and earthly pleasures. It's all around us, and we can't escape it because it surrounds us. In this place, we have to know Jesus, because if we don't know Jesus, then if we know Jesus, we have someone to fall back on, and he's going to catch us, and he's going to lead us through it, and he's going to protect us. But if we don't have Jesus, we're going to hit the ground hard, and we're just going to keep doing it over and over again. We're going to keep sinning, keep falling into temptation. So when you have Jesus, he's going to catch you, and he's going to help lead the way. So I have another verse, which is Romans 16:7. Let me get there. So awkward. Okay. So Romans 16:17 is, "I urge you, brothers and sisters, to watch out for those who cause divisions and put obstacles in your way that are contrary to the teaching you have learned. Keep away from them." So it's saying keep away from earthly pleasures and just follow Jesus. Okay, so let me get down here. Okay, so sin obviously tears you apart from Jesus, and that's a problem. You may not even realize it, but think about what you've done in the last week. Just think about your main events that have happened that have just popped out to you. Have you been more worried about Jesus, what he's doing in your life, or what's physically going on, what other people think, or what others believe? So That's just something to think about, because really we see this when things go in our life. If something's happy, we think, oh, we like just push Jesus aside, and it's just like happiness, like because we think the world did that and not Jesus. So if you don't know Jesus or haven't accepted him into your life, I would love to talk to you afterwards, or any of the leaders would love to talk to you. I'd ask you to think about last week again, and is there any way that God was trying to talk to you or show you something? Did you miss it? Did you ignore it? Did something happen? Like, don't ignore it. Sometimes God is really subtle, and he doesn't show his presence, and he tries to work through other people or other things, and you don't realize it, but sometimes God goes all out and makes a big scene about it, and you can really tell. So you have to be able to read when God's being subtle and trying to talk to you through other people. So I challenge you to think about like your last week and things that have happened. Think about ways that Jesus might have actually like been working in your life that you might have just missed. Most things that you see as something that just happened, God made it happen, and he wants you to join in with him. So go out and search for Jesus this week.